Hello there everyone, welcome back, and I'm going to be talking about Survivor. Now, for those of you who don't know what Survivor is the long-running reality show where a group of strangers, whether it be 16, 18, 20, whatever the number is, they're put onto 2 to 3 tribes, and they're stranded on an island or some location, whether it be Borneo, the Philippines, Cagayan, Cambodia, so many different locations, even China. Like, they go around a lot of places. And you have a host, Jeff Probst, who I'm pretty sure this show and all spawned the animated version, Total Drama, if you guys have ever watched it on Cartoon Network. And as you can see, they look really similar. And what I really like about this show is, like a lot of other reality shows, it's telling a story when it comes down to it. You have a bunch of people that are in the show, and they try to set up perspectives on who is going to do well, who's going to succeed. You have dynamics on people don't like each other. They really just show who they are as a person, because like they'll be like, oh, I don't act like this outside the game and all, but it really comes down to how these people, not only how they're able to survive off each other, not really knowing each other, building a shelter and camp on an island, and you just see like it, how it tells its stories is you'll have like a lot of the seasons, like they're all pretty much similar, like except the earlier seasons because of the quality, because it was just, starting out and it was a bit, rough, I would say, in terms of, it doesn't have like that budget look that the later seasons have, but they're overall the same. You have the introduction, people are coming out and the host gives the introduction, people are putting the tribes, etc. You have the formation of alliances, earlier challenges, what tribes dominate which. Then you get to the main point of the game, the half, which is the merge, where this is where the game really starts to become the game, because you backstab people that you were working with or align with people you would never thought you'd be working with. So it really comes down to what, like it's like more of a strategic game than a physical game, because you've had seasons where people who weren't really good in challenges and didn't do anything, physical, could still make it to the end and sometimes even win, because it's just all about how you play the game. Like your social game is your number one, I think, priority in making it to the finals and even winning. Because if you're a jerk, like Russell's shown in back-to-back seasons 19 and 20, if you are just a rude dude, not caring about anyone, backstabbing left and right, having no one respect you or anything like that, you're gonna lose twice. So it's really funny that he never learned back to back, and it's just interesting. And then you have people that it's just really fascinating to watch. Like, it isn't really that much to watch either. Like, there's, I think, at most 14 or 15 episodes a season, and they're only about 40 minutes to an hour a piece. So it's really good entertainment, and it's really bingeable. Like, I've been watching this a ton, because I have been a fan for a few years, but just recently I've been really diving into the show on Hulu, which it's like a lot of seasons I think are really good. There's, of course, they add the element of when you feel like you're on the outs and you have an idol, you can play it and potentially save yourself. If the majority of people are voting you out, it can, nullify their votes, just cancel their votes. And that kind of thing that they added in, because that wasn't originally in the show, I think that's really cool. And just a lot of the scenery and locations and how it's filmed and looks really nice. The designs on the challenges, I think, are really cool as well. And you have some really iconic moments, like usually the final immunity challenge, where it's between 3 or 4 people, however many you have at the end. It's really like down to the wire, because that's, you made it this far, but one of those people won't make it to the final tribal. And what makes it interesting is people on the merge, when they get out, they're on the jury and they get to decide who wins. So that's why your social game is really important, because if you if you are a jerk or you don't play the right game socially, they won't vote for you and you won't win. So it's all about being strategic on how you're going to get their votes. So people that you backstab and vote out now have to vote for you or someone else to win. So it has that interesting element. You have to play both angles really well. And the show has tried over the season to do stuff different. Like, they've had a couple seasons where returning players come back. That's become a big trend. All Stars, I think, was the first season that did that. Heroes versus Villains was probably the most popular. You have Second Chance, like Winners at War was the recent one where returning players come, Game Changers. And then you have the the basic seasons that have new contestants, like season 1, season 28, season 2, season 3, etc. You have 2 seasons that tried family members going against each other, which I thought was really interesting. They added this thing for a few seasons called Redemption Island, which was interesting because it gave people another chance where you get sent, like when you get voted out, you get sent to this separate island, and the next person voted out, you guys have to compete in a duel. And if you win enough duels, you stay in the game and then get back in the game. So that was interesting. It gave people another chance. Like, I like how they try to spice it up. I haven't watched the recent seasons, like the past 2 or 3, but I think overall the show, while it can be repetitive, they do try to do new stuff, and I do respect that. And it's really entertaining to see a bunch of strangers trying to, work together and sometimes against each other to eventually come out on top. And there's lots of great moments throughout the show, and there's so many contestants that are great, a lot of the challenges, shocking moments, all around fantastic viewing experience. So definitely expect me in the future to maybe do a video on like my favorite contestants or challenges or something, because I really do like this show. And with there not being that much content for me to really talk about right now, I thought maybe I could do some clips like this in the future, because I thought it'd be really cool, and I just really like this show, so I thought I would give my thoughts on it. So with all that said, that was what I had to say on Survivor. Again, really great show. Some seasons are definitely better than others. It can feel like it's repetitive because it's the same formula, but they do try to do some new stuff. And the host, Jeff, is always doing a really solid job. He's really able to capture the screen whenever he's, talking to contestants, improvising, stuff like that. Again, overall, definitely give the show a watch. There's like 40 seasons, so you have a lot to watch if you do give it a watch. But then again, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate you checking out this video. If you want to hit the subscribe button, that would be pretty awesome, and hit the bell as well to get notified on when I upload. And if you want to comment down below, have you ever watched Survivor? What are some of your favorite seasons, contestants, all that stuff? Please do so. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye!